backstory on this. I did not know all of those other pieces. And of course, the time that we spent at your kitchen table was so short. I feel like you found out about the job on the 22nd. I think you probably called me on the 23rd, and we had it listed within 7 days. And I felt like you were already in that spot where God is moving us. Your situation was so beautiful, and there were so many affirmations. It gave me goosebumps just even sitting at your table talking with you. How did you know it was the time to move?
But we do a daily devotional time each night before we go to bed, and it always ends with the time of prayer. And when Kara left Bethel at the end of last year, we started, okay, God, just we know that you have a job for her. Just show us what it is, and open those doors that you would have us, and let us know if what your will be done, and not what we want, but what you want. And so in the months that followed, there were some doors that opened, but that we thought were going to be the one, but then eventually closed. And then the PBA job arose, the opportunity. Somebody that she knew from Bethel that told her about it. And like, okay, as a courtesy to them, just kind of just look into it. So she did, and then decided and felt the need just to apply. And this was about a month before we actually got the offer to go down for the Onsite interview. It was during that process that each time Kara said, maybe I should pull out, we kind of felt like God was leading her to stay in it. Then we got the invitation to go down for the Onsite interview. And right when we got down there, from the Uber driver that picked us up at the airport, it was a alum from a PBA who was going to start a nonprofit organization. We got to the hotel, and we're like, okay, maybe I think that was a sign right there. And just from the next day was the Onsite interview, and just everyone who came in contact with, we just felt, they think this is where God is leading us. And it couldn't have been made more apparent when we got home, and we got an email, text, and a voicemail from the president of PBA wanting to offer us the job. Mm-hmm. Couldn't get any more clear than that. I think this is where God is leading us.
And I think for us, it was walking through, having the courage and the faith to walk through every door that opened. We literally were offered the job on June 22nd, and July 15th, we were driving the car down to Florida, and we had sold our home. And so for us, whenever it got overwhelming for us, we would remind ourselves that God, when he didn't just open doors, like he literally exploded them open. He wouldn't be doing that if that wasn't where he wanted us to be. So it takes courage, it takes faith, but the biggest decision was our prayer of, we want to be where God wants us to be. And once we fully embraced that, and we watched for the doors and watched for them to swing open, then, he does the rest. He does the impossible.